Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, subscribing. Truly appreciate it. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying home. Today what I want to talk about is the ambient lighting in the car. What is the ambient lighting? Ambient lighting is basically what lets you go into your settings and change the car, whether you want orange up top by the door, you want like the second layer to be white, or you want the footwell to be blue, and so forth. That's what the ambient lighting is. It's basically on the iDrive, on the NBTs, there are 9 different options. This will hold true for any of the F series cars, whether you have 3 series, 4 series, 5 series, 6 series, or X3, 4, 5, and so forth. Currently, way the NBTs are set up and way the iDrives are set up on these F series is you have off, you can do orange, you can do blue. So if I rotate my camera around, you guys can see. So this is off, nothing, you'll notice. And then you will have orange, this is blue, white, then you have mixture of all these. So all these that I'm going through are technically referred to as groups. So what you want to do is you want to load up your VPAC, or you want to load up, I have a VPAC now, if you have VGID you're still using, load that up, connect it through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and load up the Bimmercode app on your phone, which what I have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it, screen share right next to me so you guys can see. Let me get the screen share going. Once you get the screen share going, go into your body. Once you have the Bimmercode app loaded, sorry about that, go into the body domain controller. Don't worry, it does take about a minute or two to load up. Once it's loaded up for you, you want to go into expert mode. Once you go into expert mode, click on OK for the warning, scroll down. What you want to do is look for 3076. 3076 is LCIMasterColor. This is where all your ambient lighting takes place. All your changes that you need to do starts here. You'll notice once you get in there, there's something called group _0 _ Fabre _ ensemble 1 all the way down to 9. Within those each group, then you will see ambient _ Fabre _ ensemble 1, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and so forth. Within each layer 1, you'll see RGB. So it's divided into 3 of them. You need to change each one to change the setting. Disclaimer right now, I'm not changing any. I'm content with the orange. I wish there was a red. I would have done a red on the footwell or something, but there is not red. So I'm going to leave that alone in the setting until something changes with the Bimmercode app. So what you want to do is, for example, the very first setting in here is orange. So you would go into ensemble 1 and you see it's set to orange _R for me, right? So then you would go into layer 1 and you'll notice that's set to orange because layer 1 is your high level up here. Layer 2 is by your switches, and then layer 3 is where your cup holders are and your footwell, right? So 3 different layers, top, middle, bottom. You will do the same thing for layer 1R, layer 1G, and layer 1B. You want to make sure all are consecutively set. Since this is the layer 1, ensemble 1 is the group 1 is orange, layer 1, ensemble 1, layer 1 is orange, all 3 of them point to orange. Same thing when you go into layer 2, you will notice layer 2 _R is set to orange, layer 2 _G is set to orange, and then layer 2 _B is also set to inactive, but it could be differently set up. So that's just telling you how it is set up. So if you go further down where you see, for example, blue, white, white, or you see orange, white, white. So blue, white, white happens to be the 4th one down, which is 4th group. So you would scroll down, look for group _0, Fabre _ ensemble _4. So if I scroll down, there we go, I see 4, ensemble 4. You'll notice it's set to inactive for the R, which is okay. For G, it's set to wise, and then for B, it's set to orange. So once we get into ensemble 4, layer 1, there are 3 different options. There's red, and there's R, there's G, there's B. So layer 1 _R is set to blue F15 PHEV-R. So that's pointing to my blue layer. And then if I go to ambient layer 1 _ G, it's set to GRUEN 35 up G. And then my B is set to else blue, which makes up of layer 1 of blue. So basically, if you look at the color coordination on the computer or on the coding screen, it's RGB, right? So these three values that I just read off make up the blue on the top layer on your car, on the F series. If we were to go to white, then we would go to layer 2, and you'll notice it's set up as Vise _R for layer 2R. If you go to layer 2 _ G, it's set up as Vise as well. And then layer 2B is set up as Vise. If they're different combinations, obviously white can only have white light, right? But if they were, for example, orange or blue or lilac or red, then you would have to change the R, G, and B to different one to match up. So if you were to code and you want your, for example, this group 4, ensemble for layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3, which is blue, white, white, to be, for example, lilac or pink or something, you would need to come in here. You would have to change layer 1 R, layer 1 G, layer 1 B for ensemble 4. And how you would do it is the same way I was showing you right now. So if I go click on ensemble 4 layer 1 R, I would change that from my current option to something else, depending on your liking. And then you would go into G, you would do the same thing. You would change the same. You would change it, for example, right now it's set to GRUEN. You would change it to however you want it, and then you would change the same thing for _B. So once you do all those three different settings, it will change the layer 1. Then you would have to do the same different settings for layer 2, for R, for G, for B. Same thing for layer 3, R, G, B. So once you set those coordinations up, you will notice what they are. And what I mean by that is, for example, this is pointing to layer 1. They're different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 different settings. So once you set R to 1, G to 1, B to 1, coordinate together, you can change the colors you want to. You want it to do like a nicer shade of blue, dark blue, brighter blue, you can do that. You want to do it lilac, purple, you want to do it violet, you want to do it as pink, you can do that, but all has to be done through the settings in here. Again, this was I'm on ensemble 4. You can go all the way down to ensemble 5. You will do the same thing with layer 1, 2, 3, same thing with R, G, B for each one of the layers. Scroll down all the way, you will notice the very last setting that you see in here is group ensemble 9. Apparently there's 10, but we only have options for yeah, it's inactive right now. So you would do it as ensemble 9 layer 1, R layer 9, G layer 9, B, and so forth. Hope this helps, guys. Please, when you code it, if you want to do it, don't change all 9 ensembles at one time, the groups at one time, and then code it. I would highly recommend do one group, one inside layer, code it, see how it is, check the settings, and then go to the next one. But very important thing to keep in memory, once you change it to, let's say, different color coordination, your iDrive or your NBT screen, the standard BMW screen, will not change. If it says blue, white, white, it will still be blue, white, white. But if you were to change it, for example, to lilac, white, white, it will not say lilac in here for you. You would have to remember what you mapped it to. So you have to remember, okay, it starts at, off, then goes all the way down to 9 different settings that you can do, and that's how it works. Hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, please put them in a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you. And thank you guys again for liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos.